Hi and Assalamualaikum. Before we start, we'd like to introduce my group members. First, my name is Nur Amira Nidra binti Ma'aini. Second, we have Nur Amalia binti Ahmad Jafri. Third, we have Norisha binti Cik Juso. And last, we have Shasha Sahira binti Muhammad Afdiza.
The successful leaders that we choose is from food and beverage industry. The leaders we choose is Howard D. Scotch, owner and CEO of Starbucks, and Datuk Steven Sim Leong Tun, owner and CEO of Secret Recipe. The first leader, Howard D. Scotch, he was born in Brooklyn, New York on July 19, 1953. He was the owner of Starbucks Corporation from 1986 to 2000 and then again from 2008 to 2017. He has two siblings and is from a poor family. He graduated from Carnegie High School and Northern Michigan University with a Bachelor of Science in Communication. After graduation, he moved to New York City to work as salesman for Hammerpass. This job led to a position as Director of Sales. Howard then hired at Starbucks as the Director of Retail Operation and Marketing. He then served as CEO of Starbucks. The next leader is Datuk Steven Sim Leong Tun. He was born in 1959 in Kota Baru, Kelantan. He is the youngest child of 8 siblings and was from a poor family. Datuk Steven Sim is the founder and CEO of Secret Recipe Cake and Cafe Senjai Berhad from 1997 until now. Before start Secret Recipe, Datuk Steven Sim worked in the marketing department of an international company circulating the Asia Pacific. In 1977, he first started the chain with 3 of his nephews who were bakers. He opened the first premise of Secret Recipe at Petaling Jaya. The company has been recognized as the largest cafe chain in the Malaysian Book of Record and showed no sign of losing ground.
Both of the entrepreneurs truly have several impressive achievements. For Howard Schultz, in the year 1998, he received the Israel 50th Anniversary Tribute Award from the Jerusalem Fund of Aish HaTorah for playing a key role in promoting a close alliance between the United States and Israel, as stated on thefamous.people.com. In the year 1999, he received the National Leadership Award. In 2004, he received the International Distinguished Entrepreneur Award from the University of Manitoba. In 2007, he received the first Responsible Capitalism Award. In 2011, he received the title of the Business Persons of the Year by Fortune magazine for his creativity in the job market. While for Datuk Steven Sim's Secret Recipe success is especially evidenced where in leisure, if one were to say cheesecake, many would immediately think of Secret Recipe. This shows that Datuk Steven Sim's Secret Recipe has already engraved deeply into many Malaysians' hearts, and the cake really is something that received good response from the public. For Datuk Steven Sim personally, he has received several awards himself, which include the Brand Personality Award, Chief Executive Officer of Secret Recipe in the year 2007, the Outstanding Entrepreneur by Asian Pacific Entrepreneurship Award APEA in 2012, the Brand Laureate SMEs Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2012, the Asian Masterclass Awards by ARFF, and also he received the Par Excellent Achievement Award as Entrepreneur of the Year 2019. Datuk Sim's passion has gotten stronger day by day. All the awards that he received drove his motivation to continue moving forward until Secret Recipe became known all around the world. For achievement of branches, Starbucks was able to open over 32,392 stores in over 65 countries worldwide and is now the largest coffee house company in the world. Through this, it is clear to see the effort Scott had put in and also the passion he has for his dream were paid off. While for Datuk Steven Sim, he successfully made Secret Recipe become the biggest cafe chain in Malaysia, as well as it is also one of the fastest growing lifestyle cakes and cafe chains in the Asia region. Now, more than 380 outlets can be found in major cities in Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Brunei, Maldives, and Bangladesh, which are providing affordable, pleasant casual dining experience to customers. Last, for the social responsibility. In 2015, Howard Schultz took the lead in social responsibility with a college program for its workforce. While for Datuk Steven Sim in 2008, he made a good initiative of corporate social responsibility on behalf of his company by participating in sponsorship program. He made a generous contribution to SMK Sultan Ismail Kota Baru Kelantan by sponsoring 10,000 copies of the Star to support the Star Ni program, which was held from March to November 2008.
Next is personality traits for both leaders. First, Howard Charles have innovations. Howard is a strong believer in innovations since he always comes up with something new. Howard is a businessman who controls the development of production enterprises. He develops and discusses R&D in order to stimulate innovations for making Frappuccino, which is regarded as the best result. After taking over as CEO of Starbucks in 2008, Howard believed that the customer spirit needed to be re-energized by creating instant coffee. Next is flexibility. Being flexible helped Howard to be a person that always prepared for any situations, whether bad or good, when running their business. For example, in early years of managing Starbucks things, they used whole milk in their drinks, but it was opposed by Howard because it will not taste good. However, when customers still requested them for whole milk for their drinks, Howard ended up giving a few choices for the customers. Next is patience. He is excited about most everything, and as a leader, his interest is in spreading the same energy with others. Throughout Howard's career, he supported the attitude since it allowed him to communicate with others, including his staff. He was able to introduce confidence and desire in them as a result of this. Now, we are moving on to Steven Sim. Firstly is integrity. He has integrity in himself, and it can be proven when he constantly ensures that his company products have quality, especially in terms of taste in every branch of every menu. Steven Sim established a management system for their company goal, including forming team managers, franchises, who are responsible for checking the quality of the product on a regular basis in each branch and conducting employee training. Next is initiative. Steven Sim chose to start this business after noticing a big gap in the market, which is the concept cafe offers a relaxed ambience in which to have a pleasant lunch. He decided the concept of eatery was more like a restaurant with coffee shops or quick food restaurant catering to the middle income customers. He sees an opening and taking the risk of bringing the concept of a meal in a casual, relaxed but clean setting. And next is perceptiveness. People with a perceiving preference are adaptable and non-judgmental. According to the Steven Sim, entrepreneurs must identify their company's strengths, focus on those strengths, and build them continuously in order to build a successful brand. Steven Sim also offers franchises to interested brand entrepreneurs since he believes it is the most effective way to build his company.
Now, let's take a look at the leadership style of both successful leaders who are CEO of Starbucks and CEO of Secret Recipe. For Starbucks, Mr. Howard combines democratic and transformative leadership. First, there is leadership that encourages workers to speak freely. Even when other people's ideas are considered, the leader decides the best course of action. Second, leadership that boosts morale. Vision and charisma bind the leader and his followers. He gains the group of confidence, respect, and adoration. Meanwhile, for Secret Recipe, Datuk Steven combined visionaries and autocratic leadership. Visionaries as huge organization. Datuk Steven quit job to establish his own firm. His Melbourne company flourishes. Despite Asian food's unpopularity, he does this. Autocratic leaders value results. Secret Recipe failed in Malaysia. Since Malaysians like free goods, he designed creative free coffee posters and he succeeds. Next, the comparison between both leadership styles. For Starbucks, Mr. Howard is considered as democratic leader. He promotes and supports his staff. He also a great communicator and listener. He gathers and credits ideas. Howard leads by inspiring and encouraging others. His staff may provide him feedback through email and phone conversation. Meanwhile, for Secret Recipe, Datuk Steven is considered as a visionary leader. He started a unique cafe when he identified a need for innovation in the food and drink market. Before choosing his target market, he researched Malaysian and others about their cultures and food patterns and also developed things for all ages. Next, let's move to the discussion on traits and style. Both of these leaders have their differences in the purpose of creating of their respective organization. The great leader needs to possess a combination of various leadership qualities. For Starbucks, in my opinion, democratic leadership applied by Mr. Howard is relevant. It is because his organization promotes innovation, flexibility, and patience. Therefore, this leadership style simulates debate and participation. Mr. Howard includes the team in decision. A democratic leadership style improves staff engagement and job satisfaction by showing appreciation. Meanwhile, for Secret Recipe, in my opinion, visionary leadership applied by Datuk Steven is relevant. It is because this approach will drive a team to achieve new heights and unite a cooperation to go ahead by promoting integrity, initiative, and perspectiveness. Datuk Steven Sim is committed enough to expanding Secret Recipe into Western country to increase the business popularity.
In conclusion, successful entrepreneurs are ambitious, independent, self-confident, creative, energetic, passionate, and committed. They have a high need for achievement and a willingness to take risks. Good managerial, interpersonal, and communication skills, as well as technical knowledge, are essential for entrepreneurial success. Having successful personality and leadership traits lead to good leaders in their organization. That is what Howard Schultz and Datuk Steven Sim have. Howard Schultz and Datuk Steven Sim realized their direction and vision, stood firm in it, and sold what they reaped, an abundance of harvest. The two managed to expand their outlet into many branches and franchise, extend their businesses internationally, and successfully share the taste of their food and beverage in different parts of the world, leaving their respective footprint in the food and beverage industry.
Lastly, here are our references for this assignment. Thank you so much for watching.